morning editing Tim and I's podcast, Sibling Energy podcast, from before Thanksgiving. So I wanted to get it out Thanksgiving weekend. That didn't happen. So it was downloading to my computer, and then when I get home I can start uploading it. Despite Vlogmas yesterday, I was sort of in a crappy mood all day. And so I woke up on the right side of the bed and felt up to editing, so I did that. And I was like, I need to just do something different. So we're here at the park. I'm working on my Advent sock. This is the update, this new color. I think that I might now be syncing up with where Emily, the botanical knitter, hers started, I think here. So that's good. It's definitely chilly, but it's not as cold as it was yesterday. Sitting in the sun is helping. And just brought some tea, and Maple's hanging out with me. So that's it. I was thinking about other things that I could do, just like have so much obligation knitting right now, like for Christmas gifts and stuff. So I think that I might wind up all of the skeins of Peace Fleece that I have, or maybe even just like a little bit of each skein of Peace Fleece, and swatch for my January 1st cast on. I think that might be nice to do today. Load up some Vlogmases and do that. So I'm gonna cook dinner tonight, and I feel really good that I got that podcast episode edited, because I've been working on that for a while. So that's the plan for today. I'm sure I just wanted to finish at least one stripe on one sock, and then I will take Maple on the rest of her walk. She's being very patient though. So yeah, that's what's happening today, and I'll check in with you in a little bit.
This is yarn from Emtothethird. You can find her. She has a YouTube. She's a podcast. Oh my goodness. She has a podcast. She has both Emtothethird and she has Sibling Energy. She's a busy gal. And then this is her yarn. I think this is her mezcal base, if I'm not mistaken. And I like it quite a lot. So yeah.
Hi. It's been a little bit. I just got myself a little mocktail. It is ginger beer, cranberry juice, and then I squeezed a clementine. I have some cuties into it. It's very yummy. This has been good. I'm so glad I'm doing this now. So I had made a chart. If you watched our Rhinebeck recap video that I did with Tim, I had picked out a bunch of piece fleece and I had sort of charted out, using the colors. I had color picked from the website to try and get as accurate as possible. But of course, when you have them with you in person, it's always a little bit different. So I wanted to swatch. I did the first bit of the swatch, and then I did the second part that I had charted, which was these two pinky colors together. And they're just, God, sorry, the lighting is bad because I have this little spotlight here, but they're just too similar. So I started it and then I was like, nope, not gonna work. We gotta go back to the drawing board. So I also just happened to have this one. This wasn't part of the initial color palette I put together, but I just happened to have this color in my stash. So I'm redoing it with those colors picked, but I'm also realizing that I could potentially switch out these, my two edge colors. So I'm trying to mostly stick with a couple adjustments and mostly stick with what I had planned out. So I'm gonna finish this and then I am going to reassess. But yeah, picking colors for color work is, always more complicated than it seems like it's gonna be. And I'm worried that there just might not be enough contrast between the middle colors, so I might have to do some adjusting and incorporate these two, which are higher and lower on either end. But anyway, so this is just the first attempt. So yeah, and this is for the for the collar. So that's the only place where there's color work in this pattern. Let me find the big photo. I hope that's focused, but that's the pattern that I'm working on. And if you are new here, next year, Tim and I from my co-host from the Sibling Energy podcast are going to be hosting a bucket list knit along, and my bucket list projects are color work Marie Wallen or Marie Wallen inspired, however you want to say. So I just really wanted to swatch and make sure I was happy with my colors because we're casting on January 1st. So yeah, that felt good to work on today. Kind of challenged my brain a little bit. So let me finish knitting this, and then I'm gonna take some time to make dinner, and then we'll go from there. Okay, it's not horrible, but it's not quite right. I think that the problem is that the outsides are super high contrast and the inside kind of gets all put together, it all muddles together. So I think I need to take the two outside colors and move them in. I think I have an idea of what to do, but that's all I'm going to work on today. It does look better on camera than it does in person, but that's okay. This is just the first step. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on that. I'm gonna do a little bit of playing around. I also hate these needles for this. I can't find my Chiaogu interchangeable 7s, because of course not. But I'm gonna go make dinner, and then I'm gonna hang out with Kay tonight, and yeah, think about this a little bit